This is the Doctor, continuing Battle Brothers Season 14, where I spend literally 1,400 hours killing 2 Webnecks. That's the content you sign up for, and thank you for that. I do want to clarify, though, that I will not be able to release a video every single day. In fact, as I'm recording this, the next day is going to be Against the Storm, and then the day after that, this video will come out. Then I don't know how often these episodes will get released. I just want to do this on a whim. I want to record some more Battle Brothers before Menace comes out. I'll play that, see how that game is. And then, this is just having a good time with these brothers. Brothers like Pablatino here, who got shot in the eye, but that injury actually healed. We turn over a new day, and that injury went away. He has no hit points. He doesn't have his injury anymore, so that's good. And yeah, just play some chill Battle Brothers. The last episode was completely insane. That fight against the marksman with the crossbow. There's only one type of marksman I'm afraid of, and it's the Tier 2 crossbow marksman. They truly are terrifying. And the raider with the long axe. Those 2 enemies, the marksman can just double tap you. I don't think he could one-shot anyone, but he can definitely double tap you. 2 headshots, or I think some brothers like Denki or Nathan Williams, 2 shots in the body would be enough to kill them. There's a good chance, at least, to kill them. And certainly 3 shots, for sure, kills pretty much any brother, except maybe Dr. Carl. Everyone else just dies. So, he can double tap you. And then the long axe guy, I think if he hits the head, has an extremely good chance of also just decapitating most of our bros. So I am curious for all of the no death challenges, because I only tried that once and I failed pretty quickly because I just can't resist getting into fights. When I take fights, I am usually 100% confident in victory. All the fights this run I've been 100% confident in victory. But I am not 100% confident in not losing guys. Even the hyena fights, I would have always won those fights, but I could have easily lost it, bro. So those hyenas would 3-shot you. I did not realize they did that much damage. So I don't know if I should have actually done those hyenas. Not really worth losing a bro. Well, you get 500 gold for a bro for the arena fights. I don't know. That's probably worth it, actually. Anyway. I am the fights I do, I am always confident of victory. In that friggin' fight, 9 versus 8, if I didn't have the 3 conscripts, it's guaranteed victory. You can't lose with the 3 conscripts. I don't even know how you could possibly lose. If I didn't have the 3 conscripts and I just had 9 against 8, or actually I have 8. I didn't realize I only have 8 bros. 8 against 8. I would not have done that fight. I think, or I would have gone in. I would have seen there was a long axe, and I would have seen there was a full crossbow marksman, and I would have retreated because they can double tap my brothers or just one-shot them. What I would have done was run to this town, Hajj, try to hire 3 or 4 more people. Ideally, we get to 12, and then we rush them. With 12 characters, that's a 100% chance of winning. And I might have to sacrifice, if I get unlucky, 2 or 3 bros, getting double shot, getting headshot by the axe, or getting hit by the axe and something else, right? Some sort of combination probably would have killed, if I'm not lucky, 2 or 3 bros, that's the worst possible outcome. And trading those bros for these weapons would be good. Keep in mind, losing 2 or 3 bros in that scenario is basically the worst possible result. The best result is they miss, and then I have 12 brothers and all this gear, which is also an amazing outcome. If I had nets, I could have maybe done it with 8. 8 or 9, maybe 10, something like that. I don't know where the... 12 is 100% win. 11, I think, is the same. 10, I think that would have been 100% win, but it's, again, real hard to avoid victory. With 8, I think my chances are winning are something like 90% or 95 even. I still think I had a clear advantage. But we could miss a bunch, and it could quickly go from 8 to 8 to 8 to 6 in their favor. just with their alpha strikes landing and mine not. And then that would have been a wipe. I honestly thought I had 9 brothers. I only had 8. Wow. So yeah, that's what I would have done. I would just run back and hire like as many warm bodies. It doesn't matter like what armor they're wearing, what they're doing. I just need bodies to throw into the battle, if only to like tank a hit, if only to proc the morale checks. It doesn't matter. So I would be real curious if someone like Slurgy or Somewhere Sins or someone else who does like no death challenge, would you have done that fight? I don't see how you could. Like, I don't see how you can risk getting getting one shot or getting double tapped if you're doing a no death challenge. I don't see any option except to run, or you do it and if you lose someone you just restart because it's still like pretty early. But I don't know how you could possibly do that fight and not lose a brother like 100% of the time. I just don't think it's possible. But if you're one of those players who specialize in the no deaths, I would be very curious to know like what your thoughts are on that. So, okay, dokie. With all that being said, let's actually go do some stuff. So what happened? I did a caravan escort. It said 1 day. It actually took 2 days. That's the main reason why they even want to do it. Because, and we only got attacked once. Why couldn't I have been attacked like 4 times? Everybody always complains about how caravan escorts get jumped by like 8 brigands 8 times. Like, where was my 8 brigands 8 times? We probably couldn't have survived that, but we could have survived 8 brigands like 3 times. Certainly after the weapon upgrades, we could probably survive it like 5 times with those conscripts helping us. Speaking of which, I was shocked. Somehow the brigand, they actually managed to kill a conscript. So that's how strong this long axe is. It is an insane find for day 4. I remember runs where I go like 50, 60 days, can't even find a drop. Although by then you could just buy like all the ones you want from the shop, but it's a matter of principle. Like, I don't like to buy stuff that I can just find for free, in the world. Although free meaning like you kill many, many vicious, bloodthirsty brigands for it. Anyway, we gotta go to this small farming town and then go from there. Also, our ambition is to make other towns happy. Unfortunately, Hakim Al Ramal is only open. They are not friendly. I think it has to be friendly. Yeah. Very unfortunate. And I'm not going back there. That is way too far away. So let's see. What are our options? This town has well-supplied rebuilding effort, raided and disappearing villagers. The prices are pretty horrific on the tools. I can get rid of the disappearing villagers. The prices should be quite good. There's a bundle of javelins. I might just buy that. Anything else of interest? There's a basic knife. Let's see what the contract is. Beast, right? Yep. I accept your offer. I don't want to negotiate. I think if you do 2 contracts for a small town, they actually become friendly. Because the threshold to make them friendly is easier. So I don't want to cause any sort of reputation harm. Yep. Accept this. Beast. If it's beast, I don't see that I need to buy javelins or anything. Do you have crossbow bolts? No, I really would love to use the crossbow that I got. But we can save a little money. I feel quite confident fighting like basic beasts. So let's go from there, and then the prices will be lower and then I can buy them. Oh, we should oh, there are no hires. I didn't remember. This town, wow, this poor town, Hajj. There's literally nothing, like outside the market. There's no like armor. Sometimes there's like armor or taxidermist or something. There's literally nothing, not even hires because of all these other problems. That's crazy. Okay, so we have some sort of beast tracks. Let's dire wolves, some dire wolves, 4 dire wolves. We can take that. I'm gonna go on the road. They want to fight us. Okay, how do you fight dire wolves? Well, dire wolves It can actually be a good strategy to shield up, because the way you beat dire wolves is you also we need a spear. But the way you beat these guys is through proccing morale checks, and you don't really need the double grip damage, and they do a lot of attacks, and I remember they're not very accurate. Shield walling can actually protect you. I'm actually going to do something a little weird. I'm going to put my best armor. Oh, but I would break the beautiful looks, but it's okay. I'm gonna reshuffle everybody's gear. I'm gonna put the best armor actually on Wyoming Sioux and the second best on Nathan Williams. Then we're gonna do the white. The padded vest goes on the padded vests. This is 49. That's actually the best armor we have. Prismic actually has Lone Wolf, or 9 lives. Did Dire Wolves inflict bleed? I can't remember, honestly. You might not need a shield. Oh, we also have a sword. Everybody here has a spear, right? But my 2 double grippers have the best spears. A long axe is so decisive. I think we have to use it. Let's put the sword in instead of the dagger in case Casual Hamster needs a quick hands to it. I don't really see the mallet as being a good choice. Because this fight, you are just trying to proc morale checks. And you know what, Prismic, you can use a shield too. Dr. Carl doesn't need a shield. He has adrenaline, so he should be able to kill his wolf on his flank, in between all these other damage dealers. And then on the right flank, we hold the line. Nathan Williams, being the most vulnerable bro, goes on the far right. And he's the most expendable. Then Wyoming Sioux is actually not expendable, but he's pretty tough. So, and he has the best armor, so he can't fall. And then Denki, ooh, I gotta swap you out for slightly better armor. So we got our 3 characters with the white armor and the white helmet in the front, and then our 2 characters with miscellaneous armor and miscellaneous gear on the right. And then we have a line of 3 characters in the back. Let's do something like that. That's more fitting. Who are not at all vulnerable, but who are who have some pretty strong attacks, and we have an adrenaline to manipulate the initiative in the right way. So, and Pablatino cannot. His accuracy is too low. His melee accuracy is too low to give him the long axe. Like, the long axe needs to land. It has to be a decisive blow. If I had a crossbow bolt, I would give that to him. So right now, he just used a composite bow and hope he hits something. All right, 4 dire wolves. Oh! You managed to take some high ground already. I don't remember them being this fast. I might actually like spear wall. Of all crazy things, I might prismic spear wall. They're going for a bad flank. I should have put Dr. Carl in the middle, by the way, now that I think about it. So they will always go quick. I think Pablatino has to abandon his position. And I might need to move Nathan Williams there. Or here, possibly, to defend. We should be able to bring all these spears, even with the high ground, be able to kill this one. Prismic. So if Prismic spear walls, these dire wolves will go 1... They can move the same amount as Heinous, right? So 7. 1, 2, 3... 1, 2, 3, 4. So they can't... Oh, no, they won't get there because the spear wall. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they can get here. And then attack once. Or they can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we put some characters in between. We should be fine. 1, 2, 3... 4, 5, 6, 7. No way they can get Palpatino back here. Okay, so you have to go there and your turn immediately. Casual hamster, 60%. I don't see... You gotta do your damage now. Good job, buddy. Oh, such 260%. I don't know how you landed those hits, but I love it. Absolutely critical. End your turn immediately, because it doesn't matter. Okay, Dr. Carl. You wait, because you might adrenaline, but if you come here adrenaline, you just die. Don't like that. Let's... wait. Thank you. I'm gonna wait on you too, because I want to see if Tau, can land a decisive blow. Yes. Yes, Tau. Okay. That is very important, buddy, giving that dire wolf a split nose. Because that means we can take the high ground, spear wall, spear wall. I don't like spear walls because AI can just avoid them. But taking the high ground, I think, will be critical. And spear wall... Dire wolves, I think, can actually run into the spear walls. And then, once they get to go, we can decide what we want to do. Do I want to step back one? Maybe. Let's wait. Wyoming Sioux, 60%. Oh, how did we land 60% in a row? The answer is simple. I have a mod, you saw, giving me plus 50% hit chance to everyone. So, you know, there you go. Game is easy when all your attacks hit. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know how we land all those hits. Okay, so that was very good. Now that we have good luck, I think a lot of videos, they don't talk about, like, they talk about how to mitigate RNG when you have bad luck. And that's great. But you also need to be able to exploit good luck. And now that we did kill that direwolf, there's no way of falling back. We've moved already. Plus, they're too quick. So this high ground is extraordinarily valuable. We should consider if we go on the high ground here and spear wall or shield wall. If we shield wall, we have to consider, like, the positioning of all the characters. So I could put Nathan Williams up here, spear wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. Oh, that would be real bad. That would this direwolf would be free to run back here and cause trouble on Palpatino. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They can do 7, right? So 1, 2, 3, and they all have Pathfinder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I put Wyoming Sioux here, these three hexes up here are zone of control. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't see how they can get on Palpatino. Well, what they could do is one of them could come here and then the other one could come here. 1, 2, 3, 4. But if we put a character up on this, then it should be literally impossible. So I think Wyoming Sioux actually has to fall back here. Like, he has no choice. And we have to put someone on the hill, meaning it pretty much has to be Nathan Williams or Clubfoot. And I think he actually has to spear wall. If he just shield walls 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, someone could come here to attack casual hamster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, he can come here to attack casual hamster. I don't think he can attack, though. It's an interesting question. Do I shield wall or spear wall? Well, we'll think about it after I make this move. This move always happens. So now, Prismic. Prismic, Dr. Carl, and Denki. What should we do? Well, I want to avoid the dire wolves flanking. What if Prismix moves over, Denki moves over, we spear wall both of these, funneling the dire wolves to the middle. In fact, funneling them to where Prismic is. We can put Dr. Carl here. If we spear wall all of this, they should all go after Nathan Williams, who actually has some degree of armor. And then they'll be trapped on the low ground. Of course, they could just run into spear wall and do some other things. They could go for some sort of flank. We'll deal with it if that happens. 1, 2, 3. So if I spear wall both of these, this one's blocked off. I could also just shield wall both of these positions. That's also... So, ooh, do I spear wall or do I shield wall those positions? That is part of the question. So if I go here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He could, a dire wolf could go here, but Tau can like take it. Kind of. We have like a lot of damage back here, so it's actually perfectly okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That only works if we go like these two. So plus Prismic will be there. Ooh, one thing to consider is if I don't spear wall, if I just shield wall, wolf could come here and then one can leapfrog in there. That would be very bad. So I have to spear wall this position specifically to ward them off. And I don't know, I know the human AIs don't run into spear walls. I want to say the beast AI actually like is not smart enough for that. So we could simply spear wall Prismic. We can move Denki back here. He might just shield wall. We'll see. We'll move Nathan Williams up here, probably shield walling. We kind of want the dire wolves to engage Nathan Williams on the low ground. And then Dr. Carl will probably actually stand here for maximum tactical flexibility. That, I think, is the plan that makes the most sense to me. So Prismic, spear wall. If you're spear walling, you might as well wait. In case I need to reposition. Nathan Williams, you always come up here. Now we just count 1, 2, 3. We have zone of control over all of this. The dire wolf could take this position, but there would have to be one. They would have to like all come over. It seems very unlikely, and even then we would have so much damage ready to go here that we should be fine. I don't remember how the dire wolf AI works. That's like the main issue here. Oh, I also did not realize Dr. Carl. I want to put Dr. Carl here. Oof. The initiative order messed me up. Okay, so Denki I know goes here. We put Dr. Carl here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They could come after him. That's actually fine. Like they split their damage. There's no better place to put him. They split their damage. Or I put him back here and put Denki here because I got the spear wall. But what if the AI just runs into... Like, I don't want my characters too far back so I can't do supports. I'm going to sit here, and I'm going to try to bait... If they don't want to run in, they can hopefully just go after Denki. How? Just stay... But your position is quite good. And then Prismic, you just... No need to shield wall as well. Let's see what they do. Okay. One of them does go after Denki. Oh, and then they do go for the flank. Okay, okay. This is all fine. This is gonna work out. So one of them ran into the spear wall, but for the most part, they still wanted to go for the flanks. I could shoot 2 arrows at basically 0% chances. Just hope we scatter. It's not a terrible plan, but I think we can do better. Also got some morale problems. Because these enemies go faster than us no matter what, we should maximize the surround bonus every time. And this dire wolf, I don't know how many attacks he can get off. He'll probably still get off 3. But we should be able to seriously injure or kill 2 of them, and then I don't think that one can like one-shot anyone. So, and I don't quite know where Palpatino is going yet, so you can wait. Wyoming suit, you have to... Oh, you can't get there. Right. I counted the hexes wrong. I thought you could get there. Well... Wait, then. Don't know what to do with you yet. Dr. Carl, you are adrenalining for sure. Doesn't the fire do more damage to flesh? Yes, it does. The stab does 41 to 48 damage to armor. The fire does 36 to 54 damage. I guess they're kind of equal. But the hit point damage on the ignite is so much better. So I'm gonna stab once and then ignite. Ooh, oh my gosh, 2 burnt legs. You can't get any better than this. That mod giving me plus 50% to hit has like really done work here. So I'm for sure gonna adrenaline, but if you're adrenalining, no reason not to wait. Okay, things are going well. Things are going extremely well. Because I am adrenaline, I basically guarantee Dr. Carl can kill this one. Like it's you can have that as a guarantee. That means we should try to prioritize this other one. So we're gonna wait on Casual Hamster. He'll probably go to where Prismic is. And 58% is good, but we can get a little better. Same deal with Denki. We can wait on you. So now Nathan Williams can come up. Get that surround bonus there. He has nothing else to do, so he can just end his turn now. Prismic can come up. And Prismic, you might shield wall, but I find that very unlikely. Nevertheless, let's still wait. You might actually, like, defend. We'll see. Or, yeah, well, we'll see. Okay, so Palpatino. I think Wyoming Sioux always comes here to protect him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like, we shouldn't be able to get flanked anymore. And then Casual Hamster can come here. So why don't you move up, Palpatino? And then just do a quick shot. 31%. All right, the mod not working there. That's okay. Wyoming Sioux, get there. Dr. Carl, you have to adrenaline. Casual Hamster. Come up, chuck your javelin. Good job there, 78% hit. How? Ooh, big miss, 68% miss. All right, but you got initiative. I think we need to do as many stabs as possible to break this wolf. Prismic, you might die. Oh, Dr. Carl, how did you miss that second one? You needed to land that one. Okay, at least they've got a burnt leg, but this could be real bad. Okay, they're splitting their damage. Phew! Oh my gosh, and we're just dodging everything somehow. Carl, watch out! You're gonna have to adrenaline again. We got 3 damage there. Let's wait on Tao to see how the rest of the battle unfolds. Pablatino, you have 2 30% are clearly better, so shoot the one. Good job with your bow. You killed one, and then kill the other one. Oh, yeah. Pierced his leg muscle on a 34% chance. I love it. With the burnt leg and pierced leg muscle, this one might actually be slow enough. But we're still going to wait for all the surround bonuses. Casual hamster. You might be able to chuck your javelin somewhere else. We got a lot of attacks here. I'm going to let... you know what? Denki can do it. Good. So now this one's fleeing. We don't have to worry about it. Let's wait. Prismic, go help out. We're going to try to bum rush that one, lower its morale. Then we stab. Dr. Carl, you have to adrenaline. Or Tao, just kill it, and then we've won. Okay. I feel like these are easier than the hyenas. Casual hamster, you got quick hands. Let us mallet this thing. Wow, you missed. Okay, and Denki, no reason to attack it. Prismic. No reason to attack it. Run them down, of course. Dr. Carl doesn't have to do anything. Pablatino, not using a bow, even though you should get the kill experience. Who should get the experience? Who has student? I think it is actually only Pablatino. Who else needs experience? Like the most. Wyoming Sioux needs experience the most. Well done. So we took 2 hits, got pretty lucky on some of those dodges. I probably made some mistakes there. Like I probably should have focused fire. I was so confident Carl could kill the one in the middle. Probably should have done a little bit more damage to it. So that was a bit of a mistake. I also thought the burn leg might actually lower their initiative enough, but apparently not. We also got 4 dire wolf pelts. That's so amazing. But you know, we had supremely good RNG this fight, like so supremely good. Beasts are done, blah blah blah. Alright, let's go back to town. Quick and easy contract, free money. Got rid of the disappearing villagers. Now things are reasonably priced. I will take the second bundle of javelins. Don't need more food. Although our meat is gonna spoil, so I might as well sell that stuff. Got a little more food left. I'm gonna sell some of this. Well, that armor could still be useful. Buckler is useless. The tools here are not a great price, but it's like 250 is slightly overpaying, but it's reasonable enough. I'll take 2 stacks. You don't know like what the prices are going to be elsewhere, and yeah, we needed that. Prismic, you can equip the bundle of javelins, much more accurate. Or Pablatino, I should say. Tao, you leveled up, fantastic. So did Wyoming Sioux. His level is pretty easy. I'll skip 2 resolve here. But I don't know I can skip that much more resolve. For a tank, a Battleforge tank, gifted is very hard to beat. So we're going to do that. And you have to get the resolve up. In fact, I might take the hit points here because the fatigue is a guarantee +4 every single level. Okay. And then I might have to go, like, has to be Shield Expert next, no question. But then I might have to do Fortify Mind, but that might be a finishing perk. I need that Recover to get the Indom unlocked as fast as possible. I think I have to go Recover after that. Alright, Tao, you got 2 attack, I'll take that. No +1 defense, we can skip it, you're fine. You'll just be a mace dude. Gifted is very, very solid here. I don't think your initiative is amazing. Plus, if we're going mace or spear, dodge, I mean, there's still value. Don't get me wrong. There's still good value. It's hard to go wrong with dodge. It's also hard to go wrong with gifted. Executioner could be fun, but it's a bit of a luxury perk. I don't have to decide yet. Okay, so where should we go? What's the rep with this town? They're already open, as you can see, right? Like, dude, just doing the one. So we should come back here at some point to do the next quest. Now, you'll recall we got ambushed by some brigands here, and we can see battle sites. That and this town was raided. So that means there's a brigand camp nearby. I'm gonna bet the brigand camp is the southwest, because that's the direction these two battles are. So, and they must have sent out some patrols to do the battle, so maybe they're weaker now. Maybe we could even kill our first camp. That means we won't be able to do the ambition to kill a camp, but I don't particularly care. I just want to know, like, it could also be like too strong for us. Like, you know, there's like some marksmen, nope. 0% chance of me doing that. Plus if we go this way, we're not gonna quite go back into the desert. And maybe there's a port over there somewhere because there's the ocean. I really need nets, so let's go southwest first. Northwest is also a pretty good choice. I don't think I want to go northeast, but let's go southwest. And it's gonna be nighttime, so I'm not gonna bother trying to step on the mountains. Is there another town here? Oh no, this is the end. This is the end of this area. There is nothing southwest. This is Hajj. I don't think I want to go trying to find that brigand camp at night. Very questionable. It may not even be here. It could be like over there or something. I want to find the next town, get some more recruits and stuff. So let's head northwest now. We are exploring more of the fog, so it can't be that wrong. Peasants from Tuntseton. Now, I've been watching Slurgy play, and a little bit of Sins playing their challenge about never going into a town at any point. And, you know, they start out the game beating up peasants, which I totally get. You pretty much have to do that. But I will make a promise to all the viewers on this show that I will never, ever, in any videos, ever show my mercenaries killing a single peasant or a single donkey. You'll never get that content from me. Anything else is fair game, but no peasants, no donkeys. Oh boy, where is the next town? I feel like I've gone forever here. Okay, we found it. Torch Plains. It's a tiny town again. That is so unfortunate. This is not that far away. We need to find like a tier 3 town. This is not the type of town we want to do work for. Yep, more beasts. But we have, oh, but it's a day tailor. According to my own rules, I can't hire that. Anything else here of interest? Not really. The prices are like super inflated. Cheap ammo. I might buy some ammo. And maybe a bandage or something after I clear this out. All fighting beast is good. I think you need it to unlock one of the retinue or something like that. What the good ones, the scout, the lookout, or some such. Let's see. It could be 7 Webnecks. That's like super easy. Okay, well we can do this in this video. Webnecks. Possibly the easiest enemy in the game. There is only one trick to Webnecks. I don't need the shields equipped. It's actually counterproductive. Double grip, everyone. Equip the strongest melee weapons. Pablatino's the only one who needs to even stay in the back. The axe, I know he won't hit with it, but his hit points are a little low. He could actually like die. Literally everyone else, including Casual Hamster, goes to the front. There is no like hiding in the back. put the characters with the best armors on the sides, since those are the most vulnerable positions. Might as well have the javelins equipped, but you should have a better weapon. Maybe the Nomad Mace? No, you don't have fast adaptation, right? Who else? Okay. Tao has fast adaptation. You can use the Nomad Mace. Alright. I guess I can put pocket shields on some of these characters, just in case. You never know. Okay, and then Tao, let's pick your perk now. I can't decide what to do. Gifted, you can't really go wrong with that. I honestly don't hate like 4 more resolve here. Resolve is pretty much always good, and then I can up defense, attack hit points, but on the other hand, hit points is like more immediately valuable. It's okay. Resolve is also very valuable. Okay, and in theory, I should probably shuffle around my armors, but there's 7 Webnecks, and I have 9 bros, so don't need strategy for this. So there's I think it's step back 3 against Webnecks from what I vaguely remember. I think you want to step back 3, and then they're gonna come up. I don't know if they can even web you if you do this. Can't remember. At least maybe some of them can web you and most of them can't. And then you just go to town. Alright, let's there's no fancy strategies here. Just hit away. Thank you, you missed. My mod isn't working. Prismic, good job. Injured shoulder. Oh, Dr. Carl. Move up and stab an adrenaline. Why not? Tabletino, you actually hit with the long axe somehow? I don't know how you did that, but impressive work, buddy. Ethan Williams got a kill. Actually don't really want to break formation too much. So I'm gonna let them... That adrenaline was a bit of a waste. Oh! They didn't web? They just went straight for the attack? I didn't know their AI could do that. Okay. Let's, you want to free people from the webs. Because they do so much more damage. I need surround bonuses, actually, so we're going to wait. Prismic. Get that one, and then break the web on Wyoming Sioux. Pablatino, wait. Tao, come here. Try to proc some morale checks. Did not work. That's okay. Wyoming Sioux. You can't get any surround bonuses, so you might as well stab twice. Nathan Williams, you come up. Wait a little bit. Okay, Dr. Carl. Stab twice. Okay, that one fleeing. I don't think the adrenaline does enough here. Casual hamster. Good kill. I did not know they would attack without webbing. So I guess if your armor is low enough, they could just attack. Ugh. Game is scary, man. Casual hamster getting hit in the head and poison. 5 hit points every round for 3 turns? That's how much the poison does? I've not gotten like poisoned by webnecks in so long. I don't even know like what could happen. Okay, I mean he'll be fine, but still. Wow. Pablatino, go for the kill to try to get your experience. Everyone else doesn't need to do anything. I think the rest of the webnecks are gonna run. There should be eggs somewhere. Guess we could try to go for them, try to get like 1 more kill or some such. Pablatino got the free kill. By the way, when enemies run, the way the free attacks work is always goes in a clockwise direction in the order of attack, starting at the 12 o'clock position. So I put Pablatino there, hoping he would be able to land the 32% chance to hit somehow and get that kill experience. So it was all intentional, that move. Was not an accident. I'm just gonna see. Okay, there's no way. Easy enough. Victory. Back to town. I just still cannot believe how much I got poisoned by. Let's fix up the leather head wrap. If that helmet got damaged, no reason to fix up the good helmet. A lot of levels here. Prismic leveled up. You gotta get more resolve, buddy. I'll take the 2 defense too over the hit points. Oh right, you have fearless. I could probably start putting points into fatigue. I mean, gifted is rarely bad. But with your attack is actually not good enough, you're probably going to go Battle Forge. I'm not taking a lot of dodge, really, game. That's weird. Let's take fast adaptation. He's only going to get 81 attack. That's not good enough. Fast adaptation should help. Okay, Denki. Ooh. I still got to do those 2, but of the resolve versus the hit points, what do I want? Probably the resolve. Well, how much do you get initiative? +4. Okay. Let's give him some levels there. Let's get that resolve. 9 lives would be good for you as well, but I don't want to make all the brothers the same. You know what? Maybe you go over hit points and do dodge, because you have starting initiative. And then Pablatino, you are our sergeant. Oh, you rolled up some very interesting rolls here. I'll actually take the 3 hit points. Good enough. Gotta keep you alive. I'll take... I mean, there's no point upping your melee skill. You're never gonna hit anyway. And the melee defense is kind of pointless. I'm gonna lean into that throwing banner, not... Or do I up the hit points? It's not a good roll. A little melee skill doesn't hurt. There are a lot of fights where melee skill is not a bad thing. I don't see the point in raising defense. Or do I? Well, we've already committed to the range skill. You have to get the resolve. We're like, that's done. If there's anything this character is, it is a throwing banner with some utility. If that is the case, I really cannot spare the points into defense or melee attack. It just can't be done. Throwing banners, however, banners in general do need some fatigue, so I will actually do that. And since you are going to be our bannerman, you have to pick Fortified Mind here. No choice. Okay, let's get back to town. And then that'll probably be a good end to this episode. All we did was fight some direwolves and webnecks. But that's, if I'm not editing stuff out, this is the sort of content you get. How are the prices here, though? Oh, right, the super cheap ammo. You don't loot that much ammo early game. I'll take 2 stacks. Another javelin. Do I need to? I feel like I can start looting that stuff off enemies. Yeah, I feel like I can start looting them off enemies. Oh, look at this beautiful fashion arrangement. We got our 3 characters with the white gear in the middle. Our 3 characters with the nomad and the leather head wrap in the back row. And then we got 2, oh my gosh, I love this formation so much. And the 2 characters with the brigand gear, the northern gear on the flanks. Oh, it's so beautiful. This is the shot to end the episode on. Let me just check the town real quick. I think I'll buy 1 more bandage for some utility. Oh, crossbow bolts. Yes, for 20. I mean, you loot this stuff normally, but for 29 crowns, yes, I will take 1 quiver crossbows for probably Pablatino here. I mean, he's still not gonna hit, but. And then I will equip the hunting bow on Casual Hamster. Or the composite bow for some tactical options. He does have to have a melee weapon So that maybe a nomad mace. And then the second bundle of javelins can go to someone else that I'll give quick cans to just as an option. Haven't quite figured out who else yet. Or maybe we like hire another character of some affinity in range. Also a cheap war fork. I really don't like pitchforks anymore. I feel like their damage is just too low, 30 to 50. And you do only one attack. Double grip spear, there's 31 to 37. Plus it has a 20% chance to hit, plus you can do it twice. So this basic militia spear is already so much better than the pitchfork. Pitchfork, of course, you can use safely from the back, but the damage is so low. Plus, I think it has really bad armor damage, like 75% compared to at least 100%, oh, 90% for the spear. So it's like extra bad against armor. You do run into at least some armor early game. I also did not realize the Fire Lance did more armor damage. 30 to 35, 30 to 35, but the Fire Lance does 110 armor damage versus 95%. So in almost all situations, it's better. It does use up a little more fatigue, like base fatigue. But yeah, this is a good weapon. Yeah, I don't. The Warfork is a lot better. It's 40 to 60 damage, so it's comparable with a pike, not a pike, a militia spear, and it's 100% effective against armor, so it doesn't have that problem. Actually, kind of a interesting thing. The maximum fatigue is only -10. But 185 crowns, it's not a terrible deal to buy it. It's not terrible. It would be better for casual hamster. It opens up some more tactical flexibility, money. I mean, 200 crowns. I feel like I have better uses for 200 crowns though than kind of a side grade at this point. Oh, I have some Webneck stuff. So I actually have more money than I thought. I can sell off quite a bit. Not in this town. The price is kind of bad. Well, how do you figure out? Oh, one of these shields is 15 at 100%. So you want like it above 15. So this place is terrible to sell at. I don't know. Should I splurge and get this war fork? I mean, it is useful. It opens some tactical options that I wouldn't have. That alone, I guess, should mean I should buy it. Alright. Yeah, it's plus 10% chance to hit. It's not terrible. It's got some value. Yeah, it's fine. We're basically trading this web valuables for it. Do I need to buy a little food? I have enough food for 2 days. Food here is pretty cheap. I feel like we can find more food. I'm not worried. Oh, let's splurge. Let's buy the grains. Okay, that should be all for this episode. Thank you for watching. Until next time.